So guys, it's time for another reminiscence of the adventures I had in high school because, like, no joke, the friends that I had and still have, pretty much the craziest, best people ever. For starters, we usually hung out at my friend Amanda's house, and like, we had names for all the rooms. Like, there was a bedroom downstairs for some reason. We called it the swamp because we are 99% positive that it's haunted. Like, crazy shit went on there. But I'll save that for another video, as well as all the other crazy shit that went on in that house. But, what my friends and I used to do is during the summer, like, we would spend weeks at that house. Like, I'd go home at night to clean the kitchen, but I'd be right back at Amanda's fucking hanging out with my friends and having a great time, and it was beautiful. Like, those were some of the happiest memories of my adolescence. But, she had this trampoline and she had a dearth of sleeping bags. So what we'd do is we would each grab a sleeping bag and we would go out there and we would fucking body slam each other, and it was, painful, but it was fun too. Um, That is somebody calling me in Texas saying that I have a court date, despite the fact that it's probably for the dude who had my cell phone number 2 years ago. So, fuck it. But anyway, like, with this trampoline, we'd go out there and, like, I'm pretty sure they have weight limits, and we disregarded them, and we probably all could have died or been part of America's Funniest Home Videos based on what happened. But we'd just go out there and we'd, like, body slam each other in the sleeping bags. And then, like, I don't remember what the exact explanation was, but, at one point we came up with the rule, like, we'd go out there on nice nights and just hang out on the trampoline. And if there were more than 4 of us and none of us had socks on, it counted as an orgy. If there were 5 of us and 2 people had socks on, it wasn't an orgy. But yeah, so we had these trampoline orgies, and I was listening to a video recording that I made back in high school, and I was recollecting one of these where I was trapped between 2 friends and I couldn't get up. And my friend Amanda, back when she was dating Zach, she said she could not stand basically come-ons in jest to her boyfriend, and Mal and I, in our infinite wisdom, were like, well, what if they're serious? And she was like, well, maybe if they're serious. And the funny thing about that recording is that we took it on our way home from school, and we had found a Christmas tree in somebody's yard, and this was a day or 2 before my birthday in January, so they were trying to get rid of it. And we took the tree, we named it Billy. I went into my house to get something, came out, it was in my mailbox, and I was like, well, I wouldn't mind leaving it. Dad might have something to say about that. But we took the tree, like, dragged it up Amanda's hill, and it was a huge fucking hill. Like, every single time I took that hill, I almost died. But we took the tree up that hill. We named it Billy. It turns out it was Amanda's twin brother, and that it was attached to her chest, and nobody noticed it until she was 2 and it sprouted, because her mother had had a rough patch at some point around her conception. And we took this tree up the hill, and at some point Amanda became the Sherpa and I was the translator, and then out of fucking nowhere there were polar bears and midgets, and we were fighting off the polar bears and carrying the midgets and taking care of the wounded, And we showed up at Amanda's house with this Christmas tree, and that was 100% par for the course for my childhood, and I miss it. But that's my recollection of the night. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think.